children, welcome back to another session of learning English. Today we're going to see the English poem Scratching the Tiger's Back. So the theme of this poem is animals and plants. So we're going to learn a very beautiful lesson from this small poem which is written by the poet or a short story writer named Keki and Daruwala. Keki and Daruwala was born in the year 1937. So this is his birth year, and you see a small hyphen there. That means he's still alive. He is a poet and a short story writer. He was born in Lahore, which is now in Pakistan. His poems have a winsome appeal and sensitivity. And one characteristic feature of his poetry is a concern for nature. That means he loves nature, and whatever he writes in his poems, something or the other is related to the nature. His collection of poems, few of them like The Keeper of the Dead, have received the Sahitya Academy Award in the year 1984. So that's about our author. Now let's move on to our poem, and we'll be reading it as well as I'll be explaining it to you. So I want you to take down the important points that I tell you. Fine? Okay, so let's begin. Regrettably, the tiger is known for fierce attack. The poem starts with the word regrettably, which means unfortunate or unlucky. So here the poet wants to say that it is rather sad or it's unfortunate that the tiger is known only as a ferocious animal that attacks and kills. Isn't it? Even we think that way. But there are days when the tiger says, "Come here and scratch my back." His moods vary with meals. So what does the poet try to say here? He says that, however, there are times when even a tiger wants to laze. Laze, that means to just lie down idle, not doing anything, and have some asking someone to scratch his back. His moods vary with meals. That means his mood often depends upon whether he has had his meal. When he is hungry, he is active and has the energy to go out in the forest and hunt for his prey. But there are times when he has already eaten. His stomach is full and he is not eager to attack. Even we at times feel that way, isn't it? Yes. Let's go on to the next line. At times the tiger is not charged with electricity. What does charged with electricity mean here? Full of energy. That means even the tiger at times is not full of energy. It wants to be lazy. It wants to just be idle, not doing anything. His blood isn't that hot. He feels so lazy that he lazes, stays put, doesn't go places. His stripes don't blaze, his skin doesn't glow. He feels so lazy that time, and the afternoon and the winter sun turn slow. What does this mean? Like, at the times when he is so satisfied with his food, his meal, that he feels tired after a hunt and lazily he retires or he lies down, he sleeps in his den and doesn't want to go anywhere. His entire body gives an impression of being tired and doesn't have the otherwise fiery look. That his stripes don't blaze. That means the dullness of his skin and stripes convey his reluctance to do anything except relax. That means his skin also shows him so tired and so dull that he doesn't feel like doing anything. He behaves in a relaxed and lazy manner. The afternoon of a winter's day seems much longer than it actually is, and time seems to run slower than it usually does, and everything seems peaceful for him. So this is what the first stanza of the poem explains to us. Let's move on to the next second stanza, which reads as, that autumn evening when for a brief moment light through the leaves is itself black and gold, black shadow and gold leaf. That evening as the sun sinks, you will not think of him with fear, and even if you do, the tiger will be on the far bank, not here. That night you will not dream of tigers. So what does the poet try to say here? He's trying to say that on autumn evenings, autumn is a season, right? There is a moment when the rays of the setting sun fall on the leaves, and these reflect the golden color of the sunlight. This makes the tiger look brighter and they look golden. But they also cast a shadow which is black. Seen in this black and gold shadow, the tiger does not look frightening. Okay, even if the fear still lingers, that means even if we have that fear, there will be nothing to worry about, since the tiger will be on the opposite side of the river and not close to you. You will not be affected by the sight of the tiger, and you will not have nightmares in which the tiger will appear as a print of black and gold daggers. So what does the poet try to say to us further about the tiger in the third stanza? He says, as a print of black daggers and gold daggers. Daggers mean it's a kind of a weapon, sharp edged weapons, okay, used to harm someone. So look at the stripes of the tiger. It looks like some kind of a weapon, sharp weapon, okay, those lines there. And even if he does enter your dreams, he will do so softly. He will not charge. He will not barge. What is the meaning of the word barge? Barge means to, push somebody and go forward. Okay? Into your sleep, all he will tell you is, I am well because I lunched well. He would say that I am full now, so I am fine. He would say, I too am made by God. I am a symbol. I am like you. Both good and evil dwell in me too. For good, gold. For evil, black. Tonight I'll say nothing. You can scratch my back. So what does the poet say here? Like, if out of fear, if you still dream of the tiger, of him, he will not be charging in these dreams, or he will not harm you in your dreams. He will not be trying to kill anyone. He will not enter your dreams. He will enter your dreams softly without roaring, and he will not disturb your peaceful sleep. All he will say is that he is fine because he has a good meal. He had a good meal in the afternoon, and so he is not looking for more meat. He will explain that he is just another creature created by God, like all of us. Just as everyone has both bad and good qualities in them, the tiger is also a combination of both good and evil, depicted by his gold and black stripes. He assures us that tonight he will not harm anyone. With this assurance, he announces that we can scratch his back in order to make him feel good. With this, we come to the end of the explanation of this poem. I hope you have understood the meaning, the moral that we learn from this poem, that we need to understand that even the animals as well as us, we human beings, are created by God, and both have a combination of good and evil. See you in the next class, children. God bless you.